Hey guys, what's up? How have you been doing? The season 8 trailer is finally here. I know all we have got is a couple of previews that didn't reveal much, and then we got these posters with all the characters sitting on the throne. Now, how misleading is that? So, anyway, the trailer is finally here, and I must have watched it like 100 times. I really can't wait for April 14th, and of course, there should be a second trailer by then. But now, let's have a look at the trailer first.
I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Home.
They're coming. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel. I promise to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
The trailer begins with Arya running down the halls of Winterfell. She says, I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one. Well, what she's saying sounds bold, but her running away is definitely in contrast to what she's saying. She has said the words earlier in the season, and later she's probably gotten into a fight with some whites, and that is when she's making an escape. We see that Lord Varys is in the crypts along with some women and children, and they are hiding probably from the whites who have already broken into Winterfell and are on the above. And this is probably during much later part of the season. Then we see the ships of the Golden Company, dozens and dozens of ships with an army of sellswords. This is probably going to happen in the first episode itself. And then we also get a glimpse of Cersei, who is probably looking at the ships of the Golden Company and is wondering what her next move would be. She's definitely having plans of her own. And later we also get a shot on the Great Hall with Cersei on the Iron Throne, and then the leader of the Golden Company and Euron are talking to her as the Mountain and the Maester watch. And in the next shot, Cersei is drinking wine. She's drinking wine, guys. Remember in the last season, Tyrion finds out that she's pregnant when she's not taking wine. And now she's doing it. And she looks sad, which probably means she's had a miscarriage. And the trailer craftily places the clip right after the interaction with Euron and the leader of the Golden Company, and it can be misleading. The other thing is that when Cersei is sad, she's actually crying, and she cares for just two people in the whole world. It is either Jaime or the baby. So I think that she's lost one of them. Really, what do you think, guys? We see Jon and Dany riding next to each other, and the people of Winterfell are definitely intimidated by the army and the dragons. We have a beautiful shot of the dragons flying over Winterfell as Sansa looks on. We see John and Danny meet at the crypts, which is mostly when they both learn about the truth about John's parents. We also get to see John at the tree, and this is probably before the war when he's remembering Ned and he's just psyching himself up for the war ahead. In the next scene, John is seen along with some men marching in or out of Winterfell. They're either going head on or running away from the Whites. What do you think, guys? I mean, just look at John. I actually think they are in a kill or die mode and they are actually attacking the Whites. And the most amazing scene of the entire trailer is when John and Danny walk to Drogon and Rhaegal. And this is actually more hair-raising than when Tyrion and Danny walk towards the dragons. And I kind of have a feeling that both of them are going to ride the dragons, the two Targaryens of the world on the two dragons alive. Now, I'm not sure if they are going to ride these dragons in this specific scene, but somewhere down the season, this is bound to happen, guys. Then we get a glimpse of Danny, and she does not look happy. And this is because she's probably found out that she's pregnant with John's child, and that is not something that she wants with the war going on. We just get a one very short glimpse of Tyrion, and here he's definitely looking up at one of the dragons flying over. Jaime is talking about a promise, and this is probably to John or Danny. Now, we know he has become a good man, and the other thing is, I think this is probably to John and not Danny, because he doesn't respect Danny a lot from what we have seen in the previous season. He was almost about to kill her. I mean, that was of course before he's seen the Whites. So it is still a possibility that he's talking to either John or Danny or even both. And the other possibility is that he's saying this to Brian. And in the end, everybody is waiting for the army of the dead. And then we get one glimpse of the legs of a dead horse. If there is one thing that we can be really sure of, is that there is going to be war, and war, guys. There is going to be a lot of fighting. And also, the cast has kind of hinted that it's going to be a very shocking ending. So all we can do is sit back and wait for the season to begin. I mean, really, guys, they have kept us waiting for like 2 years. What is a month more? So I'll see you again when the next trailer is out. Or if they don't, see you when they release the preview for the first episode. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.